What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01, your host, back with more Mass Effect Andromeda, picking up, again, right where we left off. So first off, let's head to our journal and load up some additional stuff that we're going to have here that I know we got to mess with. Find and scan colonist bodies. All right. Let's see. Task Path of the Hero. So let's go ahead and sign this up. Alright, so it wants us to go in there. Head into the docking bay. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Guys, remember the elevator music I used to do in Mass Effect for you guys? I used to be cool once upon a time. I don't know what happened. Let's search around here because we really haven't searched around here at all.
Oh, hello, Pathfinder. Hey there. Just use the console to have a look-see at what I've got on hand. Hope you find something you like.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
With all the trouble, we're short on supplies, so I'm trading with outside sources. I'd love to give you stuff for free, but since I can't get stuff for free...
Yeah, but I'm the freaking Pathfinder. It makes no sense that we're not able to get the best stuff. You know what I mean? So we only got 100 credits. All this searching around that we've been doing. This is a mod, double mod extension. Oh, okay, so... Plus 2 mod spots. That's unique. But of course we don't have enough money. We don't have enough money for anything. We only have 100 credits. Now we can sell some stuff. So let me see if I can... I don't know. So what's that sell all salvage? Salvage. Okay, I guess that's what we can sell. We don't have to go through the whole process of finding out exactly what we need to sell. We can just go ahead and sell it. So my only let's before we hold on, let's reset that. Before we do that, let's make sure okay, I see, because we don't need these anymore. There's no point in having them. And yes, I guess we could sell this, but what is it compared to our... M3 Predator, which goes down in pretty much everything except for damage. We don't need the assault rifle, although we are about ready to try to get more for the assault rifle, or should I say we're going to be having an assault rifle. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't choose that. Only certain things I think that I want to sell. And we'll get into that a little bit later.
Hello.
Alright, so this is vehicle-wise. We can get better N7 paint job. That's pretty cool. You can sell that stuff. Sell, yeah, salvage. So some of these things are salvage, some of these things are not salvage. So I'd want to sell things as salvage. We'll buy it at a high price. Okay, so maybe it's only selling the actual things that are salvage. We do not need these helmets. But I would rather go through it manually. Just to make sure that I'm doing this right. Yeah. So I think after this I will just do the salvage the other way. Of course we don't want to sell any of that. Okay. Sweet, now I got all kinds of money and we can take a look at... Sorry.
Hello.
Go back in here again. Now we have money that we can actually get some of these things. So we can get the N7. Wow, look at that. I sold it for 48 and they're selling it for 240. I want that, yes. Alright, weapons. Don't really think I need anything right now. And that's because we just sold that to him. Ah, so you can buy minerals, but they don't have anything. No ma. Just got paint jobs. Alright, good to go. I think that's good for now. We've looked around here enough. Again, I'm trying to be as thorough as possible. See, I'm playing the PC version and I'm getting no input lag on this controller, which is amazing. Considering when I played the Xbox One version, I was getting some input lag. Which could have just been because of my capture card. I mean, there's a multitude of things. There's Vetra.
Don't shove the crate off the... You shoved the crate off the ramp. Where do they find these people?
Okay, how do we talk to her, though? There we go.
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Shore leave is for relaxation. Take some time off. Get a massage. Centurions even get massages?
Sort of. We get vibrations through the carapace with a hammer. Not for me. I'm fine, just people watching.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute? Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakeem, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope, rather than hard truths.
That was Tan's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that truly serve? The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. This was more fun than I expected. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
All right, so, I like that. Kind of reminds me of the old interviews that we used to do in the other Mass Effect games. Those went a couple of different directions, though. Let's look around a little bit more. Let's see who we got. So this is where we came in. This is the docking bay where we originally came in. If you remember, it was all power was off, and that was closed and everything. You still can't go up there and see anything else and all that. Alright, so let's take a look at our journal. It's the Path of Hero. Alright, so there's all kinds of things to do, those additional tasks. So we still got the secret project to get to. I don't think there's anything. Nope. Alright, so because there's not really anything else for us to do here, we're going to go back to EOS. Actually, we're going to do some exploring and then go back to EOS. And then we're going to talk to some of our compatriots here. Can we go through this door? It's probably locked, yeah. You can see by the red that it's locked. Pretty darn cool, guys. Oh, I love it so much. Look at that.
Vetra wanted you to check in when you can.
All right, so let's go around here and talk to pretty much everyone.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector.
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Oh, that was weird. Email terminal. Let's check out that. Okay, that's where we got the...
Ah, Pathfinder. It's so wonderful to meet you. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison between your crew and the Nexus science team.
Welcome to my team. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise. I can't wait to get to work. There hasn't been much to do so far, unfortunately. I've studied all the planetary scans. I've even had some hands-on experience with Helios soil samples. If you want, I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages.
That's a lot of pages. About dirt.
Oh, you don't have to be kind. I know it's barely more than a summary. Anyway, I've waited months to get out there to see Helios. It's why I joined the initiative. The Milky Way was just a corner of a vast universe, a corner of a tiny corner. We're the ones who got to step out of that corner. It's incredible.
I guarded a mass relay for some time. I always wanted to see the other side.
I totally know what you mean.
So will you be joining us on missions?
Oh, that's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger and everything.
I'm good with guns and danger. I could teach you. And make sure you're okay out there.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm happy where I am. Tinkering in labs. And, in case you offered hoping to get to know me better, that's not gonna work. I mean, I prefer to keep things professional.
I understand completely.
Anyway, I've just received some instructions from the science team, and I really should go over them. Later, then.
Playing hard to get. I'm sure we'll be able to find a way to penetrate that boundary that she has created for us. Sorry, that was horrible. I apologize. Oh, I didn't look in here. Dropship. The loadout station. Alright, that's another... Okay. Let's go talk to some of our... So, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of how they did the love system in this so far. And the reason I say that is because I want to challenge myself and to figure out how a person...
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
I want to figure out how a person reacts to specific things. Like, you need to find it out, as opposed to just knowing that you can always choose the love option to get on their good side. Because I remember, like, you know, I like games that challenge you to figure out, okay, this person likes this type of response. And once you figure that out, then you can use it. But if you always know which response is going to get someone to be on your side or to fall in love with, it kind of defeats the purpose of that, you know, figuring stuff out.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
That's great. She is, right now, who I'm planning on romancing. Let me know your thoughts on that. I know I'm sure a lot of people are probably going to romance her, but I just like the look of her, and I feel like it's going to be great getting to know her. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. No available calls. Now, our strike team missions should still be out. Alright, so it seems like we need to awaiting debrief, so let's do the debrief. Mission successful, nice. So it looks like that is normal hours time. So if you're playing a game and you know it's going to take like 3.5 hours, I guess you're able to continue that and do these missions pretty quickly as opposed to waiting for in-game time. So we got some rewards, some research, and we can set out some new stuff. Determine enemy strength. Obviously, you don't want to do anything that has a 21% chance. $74. There we go. All right.
Strike team ready for deployment.
All right, still got more people to talk to. Also talk to the med bay.
Pathfinder Ryder to engineering. Repeat, Ryder to engineering. Shit, is this thing on?
Pathfinder making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Well, I'm not trying to get a a relationship, but I just want to see what it does.
Happy to be of service. I think you'll see that showing up is only one of my many talents.
Is that right? Well, I'll be sure not to blink. I want to see them all.
Let me
Oh
know
God!
if I go too fast for you.
There's no such thing.
Oh jeez.
You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
All right, so no more love connection with him. I wonder how many people you can romance. I mean, clearly the game should only let you, because you remember how you had to choose between Ashley and Liara in the first game, like, very quickly. Like, you couldn't romance them both, you know? Where did,
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid Ryder.
Hope I'm not interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
am I wrong in thinking maybe I want to romance them both? I don't know. What is going on inside me right now? The inner strain is coming out. The love machine. Oh, this is going to be crazy. We looks like we can't do it yet, but we can put our skin on hopefully sometime soon. Make sure the crew's doing good.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
All right, so now that we've got to talk to her, let's see who else can we talk to. I'm thinking we're pretty close to being that's it. Got some weird stuttering things here. We can customize. Nope, we can't. Let's change the color tint a little bit. Go with like a red. Oh, that looks super sweet right there. That's perfect. And I just didn't totally save it. There we go. Nice. That'll work.
Hello, Ryder. It is interesting to be renewed.
How do you mean?
Since my creation, I have been Alec Ryder's Sam. Now, I am your Sam. I am still myself, but now the input and experiences I have are completely new. I will develop in a new direction. The term reincarnation seems appropriate.
Are you okay with changing who you're becoming?
I cannot know until I see the result. I look forward to our continued partnership.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
What was Dad's take on me and Sara?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Let's say, hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum embezzlement communism.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous communication across great distances. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
Yeah, but what happens if someone disrupts the connection?
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor. Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
All right, so it's kind of weird how like we can get normally 60 frames out in the world, but yet inside here there's so much detail that looking right here gets you like 35 frames. It's crazy. All right. It's crazy how all this stuff works out, you know. Let's get back into the swing of exploring a little bit as we head back to EOS to continue on with our final mission. With our mission at hand, should I say. Alright, so we have yet to discover everything that's inside here. the outside the cluster map when we first originally came in here. So let's start to navigate, and we'll go out to this one first. Give us some element 0. So this is literally like we're looking at it through our eyes. Not the ship, but through our eyes. Like we're inside the ship, and if you look, you see those two things above you when you're in the galaxy map and you're standing right in front of it. $23. You can even look around it, I guess. Alright, so we'll just start to check out all these systems here. Or not systems, but planets, I guess. Big gas giant there. Hydrogen and methane. Alright, what else we got? Let's go this one.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. I found something.
A volcano. Wow. For finding a volcano, we've reached a level up. Must be because we got XP. So I wonder why we can't be on this planet. Whoa, that's why. 1303C. So yeah, that would be why we can't be on the planet. I was like, wonder why this isn't a sustainable life planet. Makes a little sense now. $1855 Scorching world. A small comment. Wow. And last but not least, I know some of the videos have been a little short, but I'm trying to keep everything in a nice format. But mostly the episodes will be pretty long. It seems like people prefer the longer videos. I know if they were like 8 minutes like YouTube used to be, each video wouldn't have any views at all. Back in the day when videos could only be 8 minutes long, people's like, what are you talking about? Yep, that's right, kids. Back in the day, you could only have 8-minute long videos on YouTube. Times have changed.
Deploying probe.
So it's like another space station.
Detecting what's left of a ship.
A wreckage. Oh, can we explore it? It's salvageable, but oh no, I want to explore. It See, these kinds of things in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, you'd be able to go to a space station, or hopefully we're going to get a chance to do that. I really, really hope we do. Okay, so that's it when it comes to this. And now we can back out. So as far as the ones that have been open to us right now, 100%, 100%, 100%. And we just don't have anything else available to us just yet. So we've got more side missions to have fun with here. The secret one. There's a few other things left to do on EOS. So the next few videos we'll be covering that. Hopefully you all have been enjoying, guys. By the time you see this,
system. Still hoping we can turn EOS around.
Should be getting pretty close to finishing up, or should be to when the game actually releases by the time you guys see this here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I know this is another shorter video, probably not long at all, but just want to make it nice and clean for everybody out there. So now that we're heading back to EOS, we have a lot of side missions to get to and a lot of different things to discover. So I will see you on the next video. Peace out, bitches.